Well, those 3 earthquakes that shook the valley and around the state
surrounding areas, yeah.
The big talker today. Everybody's talking about this. While some people might think 4.1, it's not that serious. Of course, it's still a great idea to be prepared.
Yeah, you never know when a bigger one could hit, right? So always better to be safe. ABC 15's Allison Rodriguez, she is taking action to make sure that you and your family know what to do.
Well, even though earthquakes don't last very long, they can still leave behind a lot of damage. So safety officials say if there is an earthquake, stop what you're doing, drop down and get underneath a table or a desk. This will help protect you from any falling objects. After that earthquake is over, kind of look around, assess the damage, put out any small fires, or check if there are any cracks in your home. Also good to have is an emergency preparedness kit. It'll have emergency supplies for you. Now, the American Red Cross does have this checklist online that you can get. It'll show you how to prepare, also what to do during an earthquake, and what to do after an earthquake. One of the things they are suggesting is to keep a phone by you, and that way you can call family members or neighbors to check up on them, make sure they're okay. Now, just a couple weeks ago was the Great Shakeout Drill. It's a worldwide earthquake drill, and millions of people participated. That's how Trudy Thompson-Rice with the American Red Cross says she remembered what to do.
It just brought it to mind, like, what would you do? When I felt it last night, I was in my living room, and I thought, am I really feeling this? Am I hearing it? Because it was a rumble. And sure enough, so I remembered the drill and did what we were taught. I was under the kitchen table.
Now, if you have a smartphone, this would be a good idea for you to download the free earthquake app here from the American Red Cross. It'll show you ways to be prepared, also test your knowledge on earthquakes, and show you any active ones happening currently in your area. And again, as I mentioned, that is free for smartphone users. Reporting in Phoenix, Allison Rodriguez, ABC 15 News.
All right, Allison. Okay, still not the biggest earthquake. Good size for our state, though. Back in 1959, a 5.6 quake hit right around the Arizona-Utah border. People in Fredonia reported minor damage. There was a rock slide at the Grand Canyon. Now, as for earthquakes in our state, the earliest documentation begins back in the mid-1800s. In 1910, 52 earthquakes hit in a matter of about 13 days near Flagstaff. Now, no earthquake in Arizona's history has caused deaths or injuries. So again, each and every time we get them, it's a big talker, Danielle.